Hello YouTube, my name is Nero. Today we have some Call of Duty World War II gameplay. The multiplayer reveal was yesterday, and now at E3, the game is playable on the floor. People are playing it, and lots of footage is starting to flood the internet, and as a result, we now can see what Call of Duty World War II is actually going to look like, and more importantly, what it is actually going to play like. This video is going to focus on the brand new War game mode, but before we go any further, I would like to give credit where credit is due. This footage was captured by Drift0r at this year's E3. There's a link to his channel and the original video down there in the description. I highly recommend checking out both of them because he makes some of the best Call of Duty videos here on YouTube, and of course he's actually at the event, so support the guy that's actually there, actually getting us this footage. So War, as most of us know, is going to be an asymmetric Allied versus Axis game mode, and asymmetric, for those that don't know, basically means it's not going to be 100% balanced. Both teams are going to have access to different things than the opposing team. It's not very much going to be like our team all has the same guns as their side. You're only going to have access to Allied things as the Allies and Axis things as the Axis, and as a result, the game mode is going to have a very different feel to it as compared to traditional multiplayer game modes. It has been revealed that maps for this mode were specifically built for the War game mode. Now, not a ton has actually been made clear so far, but to my understanding, it's going to be similar to what we saw back in Modern Warfare 3, where they specifically built maps for the face-off playlist. And fun fact, Sledgehammer Games helped out with Modern Warfare 3, so I throw that in there. But instead of being like face-off where it's 3v3 or 2v2, it's actually going to be 6v6. War is confirmed to be a 6v6 game mode on maps that are specifically built for that game mode. It's going to be somewhat of a story-driven multiplayer experience. The attacking team is going to have an objective to clear through the entirety of the map, and of course the defending team is going to try to stop them, and the attacking team is going to need to complete a number of objectives to actually secure the victory. A good example would be in the footage you guys are watching here. The attacking team has the objective of getting to the end of the map and destroying some anti-aircraft weapons that the other team is actually using. Throughout the map, there are going to be several minor objectives that they need to complete within the allotted time, otherwise the opposing team is going to end up winning. So some examples of these objectives are going to be rebuilding the bridge so they can actually get across, escorting a tank, which is, in Drift0r's own words, kind of similar to a payload in Overwatch, in that you have to be near it to kind of escort it throughout the entirety of the map, and you can actually jump inside the tank and use the minigun on the top, which is pretty interesting. Another example would be, of course, destroying enemy supply drops, which is what we also saw in the trailer, and so on and so forth. The mode features a lot of dynamic events and features that I personally feel are going to make each and every match feel unique. Some examples of these features would be like buildable walls or buildable turrets that you can put together. The entire time, you're going to have announcers narrating the battle for you, and overall, it looks like a very interesting addition to the Call of Duty series. I don't believe it's exactly known how many maps they have built for War or how many maps they have modified for War, but we do know that Sledgehammer Games brought in Raven Software to help out with the game mode, so my speculation is that the mode is going to be quite expansive and hopefully will receive a lot of support post-launch. I can picture a situation where with every DLC pack, we get some new maps for the multiplayer, but we also get new war operations, which I think would be freaking fantastic. Now, to end off the video here, after showing you guys this gameplay, I would like to cover some news that I feel as though is quite important to a lot of you, because this is like always the top-rated comment in all my videos. People are always discussing this, the historical accuracy of Call of Duty World War II. It has been confirmed that swastikas will be in the game's campaign, but they will not be in the game's multiplayer or zombies modes. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the new War game mode. I gotta say, it looks freaking fantastic. This is what I hoped War was actually going to be like to an extent, right? I mean, back in Call of Duty World at War, which I freaking love, by the way, that game was incredible. They had a mode by the exact same name, but it was very bare bones and very basic in its design, but it was still very immersive and very fun. They seem to have taken the old War idea and then just made it even better by expanding upon it ever so much, and I can't wait to play it myself. I cannot wait for the beta. The beta dates for the PlayStation 4 are on your screen right now. Man, I don't even know what to say, guys. Call of Duty World War II's multiplayer. Get hyped, man. I mean, everyone that's played so far says it's incredible. Now, that could be the fact that they're playing a new Call of Duty game, but just watching the footage for myself, it looks freaking incredible. Whereas last year, when we looked at footage of Infinite Warfare, we were very clearly like, oh, this looks kind of odd to me. I'm not sure if I'm going to dig this. So far, everything that I've seen looks freaking awesome, and people have actually had hands-on with the game. They say the same thing. Be sure to check out Drift0r's channel. Be sure to check out Drift0r's video, both of which you can find down there in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.